You eat fucking tomatoes.
I think I almost fucked up my whole hit. Oh my god.
You said, nigga, I ain't watching nothing. And then he
Yeah, at
cleans it
least
up. You think you know it?
you try to say it
Not
nice. That was the nicest he tried to say it.
it's
I ain't even
sensitive,
gonna hold you.
man. My fault,
Oh
man.
You know,
my
the little
fucking
humility for
god.
you, that's
I leave you out the
usually
loop.
I would have been like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you do. Bitch, you think I want to watch you play? Cause he's like, nigga, this game's whack. Y'all just told me it was whack. Why I want to watch your whack ass gameplay 2 times?
On the same
That is
screen.
an asshole. I know this.
Watch
Cause I
two
know
white
I am.
niggas play the white game.
I don't want to
1,
watch 2
2,
whack.
3, 4.
We should all get PUBG, man.
No.
I got it.
Huh?
I got it last night when you said it the first time. I downloaded it. I didn't say
Right.
nothing. Remember when Dre was like, I'm gonna wait till somebody does something, so I downloaded it.
I bet. So we on it tomorrow.
This guy was he was trying to initiate the today.
I need to go buy a controller like tomorrow, though.
You definitely do. If you fucking out here beating up fucking troubled children, you better buy a controller or steal one from the bitch ass niggas. They wouldn't know.
I ain't gonna need it.
GameStop's still open, right?
Not that I know of. GameStop didn't flop like a motherfucker.
No, they didn't. They're open.
You could just go to Best Buy too. Matter of fact, you could just order that shit on the motherfucking site and tell them niggas to bring it to your car or some gangster shit. That's what I did with my PlayStation. I ain't even walking there.
Wait, they bought your
Let me know
PlayStation
when you actually start your quest.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm looking for the monster right now.
I bet.
Yeah, I ordered the PlayStation, and then on the app it was like, do you want to go inside or do you want like the no contact delivery shit? I was like, oh, I can get that. They were like, put the make and model of your car and what parking spot you're in, and when you get there, just put in the parking spot you're at. I put it in, and some fucking Jamaican nigga came out looking at me sideways because he was like, why you buying a PlayStation 4? Everybody buying a PlayStation 5. Like, I know how he was looking at me. It's like, give me my PlayStation. Bitch, we didn't even have any discussions. I didn't even tell him thank you. Just give me my shit. Get the fuck out of my face, because his eyes said everything.
Insulted you.
He did. He insulted me how he walked up on me.
For you?
So I blew cigarette smoke in his direction and pulled off. Fuck you. This ain't food. You can't spit on my order.
Sometimes motherfuckers be giving you compliments and then playing you at the same time.
I wasn't even waiting for his compliments. Fuck him.
Nah, that was funny as fuck.
This nigga did that one time when I was getting my car from a parking garage. Like, he drove my car back up to me, and so when I went to go get in my car, nigga looked at me, he was a young nigga, he was like, yo, nice car, and I was like, good looking. And then when I got in my car, and before I closed my door, he was like, it ain't an Evo though, and then he walked away.
It ain't an Evo though.
Oh nah, he had to add the salt.
I was like, what the fuck did this little young nigga say to me? And I just drove away as he walked away. I was like, man, fuck this little young nigga.
You know Scott make that one face where it's like he stare at you and
Make the Alex face.
I'm weak.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Bro, he was a little young Spanish nigga, man. Shit was funny.
I had this shit the other day. I almost spazzed, man. I was already in a bad
It ain't an Evo.
Yo, even when I
You
tell
know
you,
what?
this white guy was, oh, you should soda, smoking. I was like, the fuck?
Yo, those cats
Yo. What the fuck is this?
What are you talking about?
Was that a lizard? Oh, it's a fish. Ooh, fish. Whoever's using a blade, letting you know right now, if you fish and you get scales, fish scales is better than whetstone.
What do you mean,
Yeah,
what's
they
the
noticed
difference?
that last night. They told me that.
Mm-hmm.
The fish scales give you more, better resources or something.
This do
Yeah,
look like a lot of like. They do look like the map big as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
It
the
is.
maps are huge as shit.
They're very.
I think the jumping is that my only complaint. Everything else, it's
I
bad.
saw
Yeah, the
Trey
jumping.
slide. I saw him slide a couple of times. I thought that was dope.
So you slide when you're at like a decline, basically.
Okay.
But other than that, your character will sprint,
What
slide
about the flying
down.
shit? He was flying like on a little dragon.
Yeah, flying is not. It's not manual. It's just. It's. I technically call it when
I'd
you're
say it's
traveling.
randomized.
Usually, I just found it.
It's like a fast travel, and you can't control
Yeah.
it.
No, you can't control it.
Yo, bro, yo, Dre, don't lie. I was about to give up. I was dead about to go on PUBG.
Oh, you
I was like,
found
if
it?
it's not around this corner, yeah. I was like, if it's not around this corner, I'm dead ass closing the game.
Oh, yeah.
It seems to be every time I'm about to quit the game.
No cap, the way that you're already going about it, I can already tell. I'm gonna get to listen to you scream at this fucking game.
Oh no, oh no, because I have you guys here.
There's gonna be times where you can't.
Well, that's gonna be the time to close the game.
I've literally only fainted 2 times in this entire game, and both of those times have pissed me off more than anything in my entire life.
I wish I had a YouTube channel. I have so many complaints, but I love the game. But my thing is, why is it every time some shit hits the fan, this nigga's finding those fucking Crash Bandicoot beaches? Like, nigga, last time we were in the middle of a fucking desert, and that nigga had a fucking peach that he shot in the animal's face. Yo, I'm gonna need help with this.
Yeah, I think that's like, yeah. That's the little thing that you're shooting. This is like the bitter nut or something like that.
What'd you say?
Or one of those.
Getting eaten. I'm sorry, my bad. Hold on, what did you just say?
Hold on, I'm about to try to join this shit right now. Yeah, I thought that was funny too. It was literally like a fucking peach. This nigga
Right?
shot a fucking a bolt, a fucking rock monster in the eye with a peach, and the nigga said, "Oh!" Like,
In the
what?
fucking
Bro.
desert. Where you
Oh
flying?
my god, I'm in the air nonstop. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was on trial now.
There's a
I'm glad.
double mutant variant COVID-19 now.
What? Now.
What are you talking about?
There's always been mutant variants of COVID. Every
There's
other
always-
month is another mutant variant. They got
It
the
said-
UK. They got
It
the
says a double mutant COVID-19 variant was identified and confirmed by scientists at Stanford Health last week.
Oh shit, we about to get the X-Men.
It was like, so scientists have decided that people haven't been dying fast enough. So
It now appears the handful of people may have contracted this strain, which features 2 mutations from the original version, which swept the globe, which means we're now about to get a double whammy.
Bro, I've been
What that
telling you.
means,
This
bro,
nigga,
is
this
that
is the
people
double.
who
This is the
receive
fucking.
vaccine are going to be carrying this double COVID vaccine.
Well, then maybe I
Because if
shouldn't
you
see you
look up
guys.
the
Have you guys
components of the
looked up-
vaccine, the first ingredient is mRNA, which is literally just some artificial DNA. And if you know the functionalities of DNA, you don't want artificial DNA in your body,
It's
telling your
ba-
body how to react to things,
Or some
controlling the
G shit.
proteins of your body. You do not need
it's
that.
it's basically programmable DNA.
Mm-hmm.
What the vaccine?
Yeah.
MR
This, us,
yeah.
bro. This nigga's wild. He said the vaccine, bro.
Nah,
You about to turn into a fucking rock giant, Scott?
The
How you like that?
vaccine, the first ingredient in the vaccine is just fucking artificial.
Nah, I ain't
DNA.
taking that shit. I ain't
So
with
the
the
people
vaccine.
who have it are probably just gonna get activated. There's some nigga in the room that's just
Oh my god.
Like blueberry pie.
He's gonna
Like
push the
fucking
blue
bean
button,
cake.
and then all of these niggas gonna start coughing, and their nose is gonna start running.
Yo, you get the vaccine and niggas start acting weird in the crib, they start getting quiet. Ever since you had that vaccine, man, you been quiet. You know
Why
what I'm
you in
saying?
my
That shit make
fucking
niggas
face?
act weird. I don't
I'm
know.
just
I know
saying,
a couple
yo,
motherfuckers who took that shit. And they like, yo, their arm was hurting for like a week. I'm like, nigga, that don't sound normal.
That is
That is
normal,
my
bro.
mom,
needle-
but that didn't
a
happen to my
needle-
shorty.
A needle should not hurt for a whole week.
But
man.
not for a whole week. And then one nigga was like, son, I was sick for 3 weeks.
No,
I got the second
that's
shot.
different cases. Because I've
Yeah,
seen
but-
two first-hand cases. My girl didn't have those symptoms. My mom is more sensitive to stuff. Kind of like how you don't have, like how you have a weak immune system. My mom is sensitive to like the shots, so it could
Yeah.
be just
Yo,
nerve.
For
D, when are you
everybody.
gonna get your shot? Because I know you're gonna get yours.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he
getting it. My
You
girl
not?
has been around it. And
You don't have a you nobody. They not pressuring you to get your shit, especially
Nah, 'cause
since they got
that's
it.
why I like my job. I'm not around people. I have no reason.
I'm talking
to.
about your parents.
No, I don't think my pops even got it. His
Oh,
job
okay,
didn't
your pop. Oh yeah,
ask.
your pops is a real one.
I mean, regardless, my mom has to do it. She's in the medical.
Yeah, she
field.
works
She's either
in the
taking a
medical
shot
field. We're not worried about that. She
or doing my
needs
children.
to. She don't have a choice, nigga.
Yeah,
You want to come to work?
it's either you get it or you're not coming to work.
Working in the medical field is like saying you agree to all of what we doing. Like, so you can't wake up every day, clock in at a hospital, and not agree with vaccination.
They could have those up mud
Huh?
and make everybody fucking take that shit. Like,
What'd you
making
say?
everybody inject fucking mud. They don't know what the fuck is
The day they sit there and tell people like, oh, you can't work unless you get that, nigga, I'm gonna be a bum on the street. Oh well.
Yo, I feel like this guy got harder. What the fuck?
It's a dub,
See,
bro.
I
What's in that shit?
It's a dub,
You
bro.
don't, bro,
what is
just
in
Google it. It's on
Because
FDA.
my
It's
name
on
is Warren,
FDA.
man.
Just Google the Pfizer or Moderna or Johnson and Johnson.
My
But
thing
you'll
is,
have to look up each. You'll have to Google each component and do your research on to understand what exactly is it.
whatever it
lying
is.
on that shit. All them
People
niggas
still
be doing is lying on that shit. Niggas probably
No, it's
injected.
not. It's the truth. It's just we're not smart enough to read it, nigga. That's how I'm telling you. I read it right there.
The F
See, my
Put the
thing
line-
is, bro,
you put in food,
even if you're worried
cancers, and all
about it,
different types of shit because they've been experimenting on the human public for years. There's mad government programs where they just told niggas like, yo, we've been experimenting on the American public for hella long. And you think they just gonna just put that shit in English for niggas to just read? Like, they've been putting genetic shit in the chicken, in the food, all type of shit.
that's what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
but
So
that's
who
how
gives a fuck
people
if you
know
take a
that
shot?
because it's
You're gonna
written
get
in
it.
the FDA law. You can Google right now and go to FDA and see like how
Yeah.
what percentage of meat or turkey do I need to have in my like product to consider it to be called turkey. And if it reads 2%, that's the truth being exposed on FDA.
This
It's
is
not
what I'm
about
saying.
them hiding
These
the
are the
truth.
same
It's just
niggas
that
who
people
made
don't
one.
look it up.
This is
It
what
don't
I'm saying
matter what
about
you
it.
look
So
at.
you
Nah,
don't think
nah, that is
there's
true
any
because they.
components in the vaccine that they wouldn't tell you about, Dre?
I should
Everything
just
in the
gave-
vaccine,
bro.
everything in the vaccine that is right there. But the difference is, bro, is that the people explaining it aren't telling you. So, like, if you listen to it, they're gonna say, "Oh, yeah, this new vaccine that we're using is stronger and different because it's a different kind of vaccine." That's the mRNA. So,
No, this
but
is what I'm asking, though. This is what I'm asking. I'm saying you don't think there's any components in the vaccine that they wouldn't tell the American public about.
that they don't want to tell us about.
You don't think I'm saying you don't think there's any components in the vaccine that they wouldn't
Get
tell the
up.
American public about.
Oh, like that they would be happy to tell us, like, "Yo, this is in
Shit's
there. Y'all
whack.
need this." That's what you mean, like
He was kind of chopping for me. What'd you say?
that they. You said that they would not tell us, or that they would tell us.
That they would not tell us.
Everything in there, they're not willing to tell us.
It's just like Coca-Cola. Niggas ain't know there was Coke in that shit.
Man, I
I'm
don't know
just
how
saying,
you guys
like,
can say this about
With
pills
science,
and
bro, it's,
Oh
it's
my
funny,
fucking
like,
god.
it just go over our heads, bro. Telling
Yo.
you, Bumford 2 years ago, right?
Are
when
you fucking
just
kidding
before
me?
COVID hit. Bumford, I don't know if you know, Bumford went to school to be a physician's assistant. So I'm arguing with Bumford. I'm telling him like, "Yo, Bill Gates is working with the vaccine niggas." Bumford looking at me like I'm stupid because this nigga went to college and shit. I'm like, "Yo, Bill Gates had his hands in the pot with the Indian niggas and the African niggas. Like he's been doing this vaccine shit, right?" Then he watched the shit on the TV. We Googled it. Yo, when the vaccines came out, I hit that nigga up. I said, "Yo, what's mRNA?" He said, "Yo, I'm not fucking with the vaccines, bro." He did the research and was like, "Nah, like they'll tell you what's."
You
I
look
mean,
back
on the
and
other
said, who the fuck are you?
on the other ones, they'll tell you that there's pig grease in it.
My nigga, y'all
Like,
gonna let me tell you this shit? If y'all gonna sit here and say you're not taking the fucking shot, then you have to stand full circle. You can't eat.
There's a
food from
component of fentanyl in it.
Uh,
Not fentanyl. What's it called? Chloroform.
they be
A
putting
component of that.
mercury in the flu. They be putting
There's mercury in your
flu
water.
shots. That's what I'm saying. But why would they put it in the flu shots? Don't make no sense. And then flu shots became candy. You could get them at CVS. You could get them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
You
is
get
just
them
mad
at the
weird.
over the desk.
With a
You ain't
desk,
get one
niggas is
back
trying
there.
to.
I got you right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, niggas want to stick you with that shit. And I was like, I stopped taking flu shots years ago, especially when I found out there was mercury in that shit. And there were cases of this, and it was this bitch. There was this case on YouTube.
Go ahead. I know.
So you know the one I'm
She was
talking
running
about, man.
backwards.
My
She was
nigga, like,
walking backwards.
nigga, like, what is that? Like, what is that, son? Like, that should be
I'm
way
not
bigger
rocking with
than
it, bro.
that. It should be way bigger than that was, my nigga, and that was on the news. The news. It
Yeah, it
just
was on the
wasn't.
news.
It was crazy, but nobody really want to like remix that back. Nah, something is up, bro. And they making this
Even
shit.
my
They
grandma was talking about that. She was like,
something
They
is
had the
up,
girl
bro.
walking backwards.
It's up, bro. And now all of a sudden, if you want to leave the state, they're gonna try to make niggas have to take that
Pussy.
shit. Something is up with that. You hit him
Pussy.
right on his dome too.
Pussy. Or you, I forgot you still watching.
I'm not even
You hit
trying
him
to
right on
listen
his
to
dome.
this shit.
Smack
I'm not
that
even
nigga.
seeing the implications on the other side. I don't know how y'all not seeing this the same way.
Seeing what
All
the same
black
way,
people
bro?
are seeing this shit like that. Niggas are like, oh, you can't go where like this. It's just a whole nother thing to keep black people contained. All of this shit ain't one thing. Even if you don't take the shot, what makes you think with the same people and the same government and the same shit?
You know what my boy said? Yo, son. You know
What I
how
said.
you know, handing out cards to people who are getting fully vaccinated. They're handing out like cards to them and shit like that, so
Yeah,
they can show that
it's
they've been
called,
fully.
bro. That's what I do. Like for my job, I offer vaccines. It's called an Excelsior Pass.
Oh
So
nah,
after you
this
get your
nigga's in the
vaccine,
institute the whole time. Dre,
yeah,
you a fucking Sith.
yeah, I'm
You
in
heard?
there.
Did you hear that shit?
Yo, we living in Babylon. You still gotta live, right? Look, but look, after you get
My
your
man said he be
vaccine,
selling vaccines.
I
It's
got them on the
crazy,
side.
Dre.
Now let me start. Don't want them because now you could live. It's federal. Like nah, I'm not selling vaccines. I just work for the New York State vaccine hotline joint. But
Oh,
after you get your vaccine, bro, they'll
What
give
that
you a
nigga say? He
card.
said he sell vaccines, basically. That's
bro, this
Nah,
nigga
crazy.
been an alien the whole
he said
time,
he
bro. He been
basically
with the
sell
government the
vaccines.
whole time.
This nigga is a pharmacist drug dealer.
Nah, bro.
Wow.
Look, so
Man.
look, they'll give you
Tomorrow
it's
Drake gonna
called
be
an
like, so y'all
Excelsior.
trying to get
Oh,
the
we caught the
vaccine?
nigga. We caught him. Yes.
Man.
Oh, he got out. What the fuck? But yeah,
The years that
you
they
definitely do get a card, and it you need that to
it gets me
to travel and shit like
to
that.
my boy. I'm about in the fake cards. You know what I'm saying? That you got the vaccine. And I was like, about to get a card, been vaccinated. This is getting wild.
Yo, is he lagging for y'all or am I bugging?
No,
Yeah,
he's
he's breaking up, but I
lagging.
still understand him. His man had the cards on deck, and then that's when he found out, and it's getting wild. Or somebody about to start having the cards on deck. At least that's what I assume. That sounds like a good hustle, though. Flipping them cards.
So is that what you do, Fo? Like you side hustle some meds or some shit?
Nah, I help people register for the vaccine, that's all.
I murder people.
Oh, so yeah, I was about to say you basically murder people.
Yeah, technically.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
mostly,
hey, you get
it's
paid
not
for
my
it.
people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much, because they don't be calling the line at all. And if they do, they don't even sound black. I'd be like, what's your race and ethnicity? African American. Like, holy shit.
Dre be checking on them after they get their vaccine. How was doing today? She just passed.
I'd be pulling
Okay.
up.
She just passed.
She just passed. Okay, good. I mean, sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That means it worked. Okay, good.
I'm sorry.
Good shit. Who set the trap down?
Me.
Good shit. D, what were you doing over there?
Hiding.
No, I was fighting them.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay. 'Cause when we spawned, I just saw you like over there, so I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I might as well pick up this
You
shit.
can't loot nothing because he's fucking dead already.
Alright.
That gang shit is old, don't be screaming, get at me, dawg. You running for your life when I match you, punk. I get to wave in that semi like it's legal. A little nigga hurt his arm, letting off that eager.
Well, regardless if you take a shot or you don't, everybody around it. That shit don't matter.
Yeah, you the right person to have in the army. Well,
Well, the thing is,
we
the
get
reason
in
why I
and
say
we
that
kill
is
them,
because
or
if
they
niggas
kill
are
us.
so scared about getting sick that we can't eat out, you gotta get everything fresh. And you can't get nothing fresh unless you go to the farm and actually see that chicken being slayed.
Yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
truth of the
Who's to
matter.
say that anything that we're eating is gonna be on some, oh, you're not taking a shot? Oh, I got you, my nigga. Go to Popeyes. Pick up that, go to McDonald's. Matter of fact, hit up Applebee's. We got you.
Yeah, you
Niggas
gotta
are
just
not
be on your
willing to
own
cut
shit,
off the
bro.
government from everything, then everybody's susceptible. And that was what I was gonna say before. It don't even matter. Take the shot, don't take the shot. The nigga who's cooking your food could go. That's it. The nigga who's delivering it.
And that's
Wow, I'm
why
gonna
I
take a
gotta
French
feel
fry.
like, why
All of your
haven't
food,
more
ever
niggas
since this
fought
shit been
against it?
happening,
Have y'all
all of your
niggas
food you have to look at differently.
You could look at it, but you can't see it. We don't have a magnifying glass to be like, is this safe?
Have y'all still
Niggas
been
is
eating
all in
out?
faith.
Yeah, I've been
Of
eating that.
course.
I've been
Have
eating
you
all
caught
the
I'm in
COVID
an
Korean.
yet?
era right now. I'm not happy about it, but
Have you caught
it's real.
COVID?
Have I got COVID? I got tested twice in the last 2 days. I know I don't have a temperature or anything,
Why you getting
That
but
the
nigga
fuck
got that
tested
shit.
though?
I had to do the security class. The guy was testing because he has a surgery. He told me so. He got to be safe. But the only way I know that I'm good is because my yeah, it's
It's the
crazy how
mouth
shit
swab,
working.
right?
No, that nigga hit me with the little gun, check my
Oh,
temperature.
that's not a test, nigga.
But the thing is, I know because my parents get tested frequently.
I don't
Oh, I
believe
know.
the mouth swab is a test neither, because it ain't it.
The brain
Um,
swab.
Oh, the nose swab, my fault.
yeah, I'm about to say, ain't it a
And
fucking
it's supposed to be either the
nasal?
brain swab or the nose swab, where they get at your
Niggas is
dome.
more strict here. When I went to the Poconos, it's scary. You went to the slopes, and that nigga was like, "Oh, I gotta test you guys." This nigga didn't even hit the temperature shit. That nigga was literally doing this as a formality. And I'm walking around with my mask on, and there's at least like 100 people in front of each other breathing. They might as well be sucking on each other's faces. I heard COVID doesn't fucking exist. The same thing with the place I work at. And it's only the white people out there. There's kids on the playground running around together. Parents like, ah, like, bitch,
Yeah, COVID
put a
seems to
fucking
be
mask
really
on.
selective for such a tremendous effect that it's having.
I'm thinking it's the Magic Johnson effect, my niggas. I gotta be missing something here.
I
The
mean,
Magic Johnson
These niggas
effect.
are, you know what we're saying? He ain't died from
they
age.
really
He's not
just,
worried about dying.
Oh, yeah.
they're honestly blowing this whole shit out of proportion because,
Nah, they're really
like,
not.
They're
That's what I'm
not.
saying. I see it with my
how many
girl.
flu cases have you heard?
Nigga, you know how many people? You guys don't know how many people have been
Let's hear
dying
his
from
argument.
this shit.
Yeah, go
Nigga,
ahead.
there's been a lot of fucking people dying from it. On some, even the people that's been working with my girl and my mom, they
The
died
flu
from this COVID.
or the
No, I'm
COVID?
talking about the COVID. They
No, I
legitimately
know
died
that, but
from
I'm
it.
just saying, how many
Coworkers
flu
are dying.
cases have, how many flu cases has there been?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know. But everybody got the flu is like a
Our
common thing.
coworkers are dying
Yes, they're dying from this
from
shit.
COVID.
People announced that there was no flu cases this year at all.
Maybe COVID is the flu now.
That's my
I-
point, though. I
But
was
the
just
thing
about to.
is,
I
how do
was
you
just about to say that.
COVID because killing certain people and it's and it's not. It's really like some where I don't have COVID no more, and I know some people who had COVID and they still don't have no taste after this shit is over. What
anybody
kind
who
of
has COVID so
government
far, I kind of stay away from them. I tried
is
to.
that, bro? The government the reason it is because the people at the top will need something to just lighten up.
Wait,
It's
so
that
why don't you
people.
just get your shot, D?
I know now they're giving it out for free. The thing is,
I mean,
I didn't get
they've
it.
always been free. It never was. You never had to pay for it,
They weren't free at first because nobody else
No,
was getting them.
bro.
The
I'm
thing
telling
is,
you
all
now, as the expert, nobody else was
oh,
getting them because they were only for frontline people and people
that's what
sick
I was
about
about to
COVID.
say. That's literally what
You
I was
couldn't
saying.
pay
They were
for it
only
if
for
you
the
were
frontline
younger.
people.
Like it wasn't a pay thing. It was about priority because they don't have enough.
But I'm not a
As of now,
frontline
you can
person,
get it
so why would
as
I
of
get
now
it?
you can get it as of 30. Or do you have like? I'm just saying, like, will you get it if you can? Because you said you didn't want to, but you sound scared to catch the bid.
You can get it now. That's why I didn't get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying from somebody who hasn't
That's
taken
fine.
it, who got it, they are on the front line, so that's why they got it. So whatever they got, I'm already exposed to it. I'm not here supporting it. All I'm saying is, regardless if you take it or
I'm
not,
not
we all
asking that. I'm just
exposed.
saying, why don't you just take it if you don't want to catch COVID? Because you just said even if you took the test, I want to stay. Even if you caught it and
Who
got
said I
over it,
wanted to take the shot? That's what I keep saying. My mom and my shorty had to take it.
Wait,
I
Dre,
never said I
are
wanted
you
to
gonna
take it.
take the shot?
that's not what I said. He just
Well,
said
why would
even
I
if
take
you
it?
caught the COVID-19, I still want you to stay away from me because you could still have the germ.
No, I
So
didn't say I want you to stay away from me. I said I kept my exposure down. Somebody I know had it, but I keep hearing those cases, like you guys just said, that people who have it are still losing an experience of taste, and then their shit comes back. So I tried to tell my friend, I didn't even say who because I don't put him on blast, but I was like, son, you got to be careful of this shit, and this is why I'm keeping this
yeah,
shit like that.
sometimes I
'Cause
just
it's
like
different.
to exercise like the advocacy because Mitch is gonna get it, and I understand why he's gonna get it. I mean,
Nah, I'm not
I
trying to get it
wouldn't
unless
get
I
it.
have to.
I wouldn't get it, and I think that's the most logical thing to do. If you haven't looked up the components of it, or at least the research of vaccinations in America,
Oh,
then
I
it's like
agree with you.
it doesn't make
I'm
sense.
scared of whatever's gonna
But
happen.
at the same time, it's somewhat inevitable depending on your lifestyle choices. So it's like, unless you have what it takes to like take care of yourself or have the sovereignty that you need to prepare for in the future when they decide to cut you off from certain opportunities, you're probably going to end up getting it eventually. And I will too. So it's like,
That's what I was.
you know what I mean? Like,
But
that's
now
why
I'm
I'm
The
not.
thing
asking from that
about
perspective.
COVID,
It's not a
I
biased
know.
question. We're all going to take it, nigga. We're
But
all
to
going to
answer your
take it.
question,
We're all going to take it.
to answer your question, I don't want to get it for the same reasons you're saying right now. Because I
I
know
don't
how
know
I'm
who
sounding,
we
like I'm
is.
defending it. But no, I don't want to get it for the same reasons, bro. I'm just saying that if there is something, I'm exposed to it at this point. You know,
Yeah,
I
we
don't want it
all
for the
had
same
COVID already.
reasons.
We had it like last October.
I remember
Everybody at my
dying for like
job was
2
sick.
weeks.
Everybody went home 1 week at a time. Like, yo, such and such is sick again. It's a really bad flu season. Then 2 weeks later, I'm watching overseas news because I was watching a lot of like African news, and I knew that Chinese people was doing business in Africa, so I was watching Chinese news. And then I found out that some Muslim, Turkish, Chinese people was being held captive by the fucking Chinese government. Then I found out that Hong Kong had a fucking virus. This was all in January before America was even having it on the news. So we was
Yeah,
already sick at my job from October to December. So I already figured it out. I was like, oh, we had that shit. And then
Hmm.
yeah.
by like February, they
Because
gonna
by
tell us,
then,
oh, we didn't get it yet. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We
I
all
can
had those
see what I can.
stories.
You got to
yeah,
see the truth.
because by then they was already sitting there traveling around when that shit
Exactly.
popped off. People didn't know. That was
That's why I feel
around
like we
lunar.
chose.
That was around Lunar New Year. That's why mad Japanese people like was getting fucking just shitted on about because of what they did or what
See,
you know what I
that's
mean they
slid the
brought.
COVID in here.
Yeah, exactly. And
No,
that's
son,
why it spread it around so fast and
it
so
dropped.
wide
I'm
because
telling
just that shit was literally all over the fucking world because they traveled everywhere.
you. And I
Oh my
agree with
god,
you
what is that?
100%. I asked my
And they
mom that,
didn't stop
and
either.
son, the way you know how like you're asking me right now, and I know like from the
Facebook
outside you might think that like we might
I
argue.
don't
I'm
want
like
to fight
I know
that.
what you're saying because I said that to my mom and legit was arguing with her. I was like, do you have to do this? Oh, but this is mandated, da da da. I'm like, but do you have to? Do you know what's in it? I don't know, da 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 da. I'm like, but do you know what's in it? And I'm literally getting mad. I'm like, she's like, I have to do it. I'm like,
Yeah, because you just worried about your mom's, yeah.
yeah. So the same things you're asking me, you legit to me was like, that's what I was saying. So it's just funny to me. It's like, yo, like, she's like, I don't have a choice. She's like, I could tell him no, but at the end of the day, she's like, everybody else that she was working with kept saying no too. But then when it started hitting the fan, like niggas was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, are you
Yeah.
gonna do it? She's
That's
like,
the
well,
art
they
of
told me.
technology. Because
Yeah, they
if
hit him
there's
with
if there's eight, if there's 10 people and
the.
me and if there's 10 people and out of the 10, me and Scott walk into a room and we see all 8 of them is doing something and they're like, yo, this shit is working for us. You should do it too. It's easier for us to do what the 8 is doing than for me and Scott to figure out a better route. Way easier, especially when them we don't even know who corrupted them niggas to be doing what they doing in the first place. And now we just like, fuck it, we doing what they doing because we came in here and that's what they was doing. That's the art of trick. Like, there's no way out of that. It's like, oh, fuck it, can't beat them, join them.
You remember when the FVD chips, or was it FIE? What was it? Them little chips that first it was like a thing. Like niggas, like everybody's gonna get these chips in them. Like
Yeah,
I
they're in
was
your
like,
nose now. At least that's what I believe. In your nasal
I'm.
cavity.
I see niggas working at jobs on some. Oh, I don't need an ID card anymore. It's a credit card. I just swipe my hand. I'm like, nigga, you are a fucking simp.
I've been thinking about getting one of those.
No. Yeah,
Hey,
you
hey.
told me
He's gonna
NFC
join the
chip.
military. He don't even
RFD,
care.
RFID.
Fuck all
That's the
that.
mark of the
You know
beast,
what the
boy.
crazy part is?
That is the mark of the beast.
Well,
It legitimately is.
do you know what the crazy part
Nigga,
about it is?
that's literally becoming. You're gonna become an Agent Smith. That's you getting your chip to becoming that. I'm just saying that to you right now, and I had to get that
As
out because
long as I
literally
got a
that
throne
is.
waiting for me.
Yeah, the throne here. I'm thinking about the afterlife. This shit don't mean shit.
Oh no, I'm talking about
If
there too.
anything,
As long as I got a throne.
I'm telling you, the Matrix is a play on words and a double entendre. This
No,
is the
but
Matrix, right?
did you know with those
This doesn't
RFID
match.
chips, you know how people can scan their credit cards?
What we
Yeah.
talking about? It was
No, hold on. But
Matrix, right?
do you know how when your
Yes, I'm
credit,
talking about the Matrix. None
wait,
of
yeah,
this
but
No,
Matrix is
and
wait,
garbage.
if
hold on.
it,
But you know how
nigga
you
didn't
can use
listen,
you know how the RFD chips, they're
We don't
used
want an RFID chip.
I know, but do you know how they're used in the credit card scanners?
Yes.
All you gotta do is walk up and touch someone's bag.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing. That's why that's already dumb. Because people can get their credit cards taken like that. Now all the nigga gotta do is put you in a headlock and put your arm behind your back and
Yeah.
fucking scan your fucking hand, my nigga. Or
Yeah.
scan your nose.
I'ma
He's gonna
go.
fuck your nostril, nigga. Remember? Yo.
Niggas is
Yo,
scared of my
but
nose
this
and shit,
is
man.
the Matrix in a sense. Not like the movie, but it is. Doesn't this shit matter like that?
We're in a mental matrix.
I feel
This
like
is the
Scott would be the
Yeah.
type of
this is
dude to
what
put an
happened.
RFID
The
chip in his
idea
dick.
that we know good and well that we should not get the shot, but based on the lifestyle that we're in and society, we're kind of on some, huh? We're kind of
Huh.
trapped in this world. Like there's no getting out of that.
It's like a video game. You gotta bend to the rules of what's around you. Either that or you're gonna be outcasted and you're not gonna get the same benefits and you know what I'm saying? It's just literally like old Castle World type shit. It's the same shit. Only thing is we got technology so we feel a little bit different and we're better. Like when we playing this game right now, shit ain't no different, my nigga. We're just not using weapons anymore. Now it's before it used to be about strength and brawn. Now it's about your brain. And the niggas who was using their brain was getting made fun of back in the day. But now those are the niggas that's on top and their families on top. And those are niggas slaving people, son. Like, oh, I was dumb, right? Throw that. What is this? Yo, I might have to close this nigga. There's too much going on right now. This is a big ass lava nigga in front of me.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I know what I gotta do. I gotta pick up a cannon and shoot him. I know exactly what I should be doing.
Yeah, I was actually like doing something else when that mission went on. I barely even touched the sticks, and it kind of just like played through for me. That was interesting. I think that lava dude, he comes like, I think they said every 2 missions that's available in the events or something like that. I was reading it.
Zora Magnaroth?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's useless.
I guess
There's
it's
no
just like
point.
like a thing that you just do, like, oh, he's trying to destroy our base again.
Mm-hmm.
Protect the base.
You could run that mission over and over again in events anyways. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
he's
probably like
nobody's.
the final thing he needs to do to kind of like be free.
Oh.
What's the point of even doing it?
What's the point of killing the dude or fighting him?
Yeah, he's not even doing shit. The big ass just walked up. No, he just
The
standing
big ass dragon that's trying to destroy your like the town? That
He's walking up slowly, but he hasn't done anything.
Oh yeah.
Are you doing the mission right now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're supposed to sit there and use the cannons and shoot at him. That's why you're supposed
That's
to.
what I'm doing.
Oh, so then, huh?
Ow.
I'm just saying he hasn't attacked yet. Oh, now he's
He's a who? Yeah, he's gonna attack.
Yeah, he hasn't attacked. Now I'm just gonna shoot him with arrows.
You just keep shooting. No, you don't shoot him with arrows. The arrows is weak. Shoot him with the cannons.
That's what I'm doing.
Cannons are stronger. Arrows suck ass. But yeah, like I said about the COVID shit, it's just, I don't know, it's just another version of the flu, but stronger.
No, I'm gonna give you that vaccine in your sleep.
Nah. You obviously don't want the fucking flu, so you obviously wouldn't want COVID.
I'm gonna
but
give you the vaccine and you sleep.
yet again, that shit is just... That's why you don't hear anything about the flu. People thought they had the flu, and it honestly was just probably COVID. I know a lot of people. AJ had COVID. AJ had... I don't know if he had COVID for a long ass time, but he's been sick for like damn near a month straight.
Damn.
And he was trying to figure out why. At first he took so many tests, it said he was negative. Eventually he took like a few more and it came back positive. It came back negative, positive. Like he was just getting random ass results. So,
Bullshit.
yeah, exactly.
So that's bullshit.
So he's just been sick for a whole month straight, and he didn't lose his like taste or anything like that. He just was sick. Fever was fucking 100. It kept going up, down, up, down.
I wanted to kill a society. I would do fucking this.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
you
mean,
come on.
of course, this is the
This way.
perfect way to
Nope,
sit
nope,
there
put
and
it
do
down.
that.
Put it
But
down. Triangle.
they keep saying that
Drop that
there's
shit.
more
You don't need it.
cases. There's more death cases of flu than
Watch
there
it,
is
come on.
COVID still.
Up here. This way.
People who die
Nope, no, no.
to
We're done with
COVID
the cannons.
has either like
Oh,
a
you're
really
using
a
cannons.
bad
That's
health
dude.
issue
Oh, I was trying to take you
or
over
the
here.
immune system with shit.
Yeah.
Now do your cannon.
Like that's only the people who really died of COVID. Because the amount of people I heard who got COVID and lived it's like people said so much about COVID. How don't catch it.
And the
you're dead.
reality is too, COVID is so the worst thing about COVID, I guess this time around, is people are dealing with like a very scary level of like fibrosis, where you
Yeah.
like legit cannot breathe, like where your lungs are just
Yeah.
and it's like if you have asthma and if you've had the
Me.
flu, and you know what that feels like at a smaller level.
Yes.
So when
yes,
you
I
get
do.
COVID, you're getting that on a nearly like I've been sick to the point where it's
a
like,
super severe
am I
level.
going to breathe? Like I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like if I don't practice breathing now, I'm not gonna breathe. I'm gonna die tonight. Type shit.
That's one of
And
the
I
main
haven't
reasons
had
why.
COVID before. So
Yeah,
imagine
that's
COVID. You see what I'm
that's
saying?
one
So
of the
what they're
main
doing,
reasons.
yeah.
That's one of the main reasons why I personally was like, you know what I mean, I don't care if COVID is, you know what I mean, just a flu on crack. I still don't want it. Because when I used to take the flu shot, I used to catch the flu, and I used to get sent. He's not in the check. I used to get sent to the hospital because of how bad I used to get sick.
That's a fact.
So yeah, like I would get sent to the hospital literally days after, and I would be in the hospital for weeks. So I stopped taking the flu shot. After I stopped taking the flu shot, never got sick again. I've never been in the hospital. I've never been hospitalized like
You know
in a
why?
long
'Cause it
time.
was Jack
Taylor, why?
with Sprite.
Why? Alright, you calm down. You most likely gonna send him just now. If he's up.
Hey, Mortar, what are you doing?
Filling up these cannons.
Injecting everybody with ginger
Yeah, he's
ale.
up. He's playing Red Dead. Nigga, what?
With ginger ale.
This nigga stupid.
Niggas is putting Sprite in the goddamn vaccine, bro.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
Imagine.
you're gonna need to head up your batch.
I ain't gonna front. Don't tell me that. Then I'll take that shit.
Shoot off the shit.
Shit.
Or
Injecting
Phil?
me with Sprite. That
He
shit.
said
Alright.
if you pour Sprite on a bullet wound, it'll heal.
Who said that?
Tony Baker.
Tony Baker said that?
You're right,
He
boss.
said
Yeah.
if you pour Sprite on a bullet wound, it'll heal. That's facts.
Wow. Ooh, that's the Rathian right there. Nope, that's Diablos.
Interesting.
That shit's spicy.
That is the most crispiest drink I think I've ever had.
Nah, McDonald's.
McDonald's
they-
Sprite.
What he
Yeah.
basically said is
They
that
really do
Sprite is
crazy.
like stronger than peroxide.
Yes.
Saying that
Yes.
Sprite heals black people.
That's what it was about. It was about like a.
It's a black people staple. He's like, when you sick, drink Sprite. If you hurt, drink Sprite. Your stomach hurt, drink Sprite.
That's
You get
ginger
shot,
ale, bro.
pour it on
That's,
Sprite.
that's exactly how it is.
Yo, ginger ale. That's what I've heard growing up. West Indian, black. My mom be like, your stomach hurt? Here's some ginger ale.
Yeah,
a fact.
ginger ale is the black. That's the black remedy, man. That's that black remedy right there. Ginger ale. You drink that shit, nigga, your whole all that pain go away.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm allergic to cheese. I won't say I'm lactose intolerant because the doctors told me I'm lactose intolerant. But when I eat any type of dairy products, my fucking side hurts like bad. So I just fuck around. If I do eat anything with cheese, I gotta drink Sprite.
Yeah, my mom would give me ginger ale and rub me down with Vicks and tell me you will feel
Yo,
better.
oh my god, and Vicks as well. Why? Like, yo, them motherfuckers think Vicks help everything.
It's a cure for everything.
Vicks fucking heals cuts. It heals fucking
I would
tiredness.
tell them I have a headache.
Actually, I'm gonna
Vicks.
tone in on this one. Vicks is way better than you'd give it credit for.
I know it is, but
Like,
I don't
no,
think
no,
they
no,
will
like,
do it.
okay, so my mom's grandmother, when she was a kid, my mom had cut her entire leg, like, up to her hip, and her grandmother stuck a Vicks all up in that shit. And then fucking,
Nigga, Danny's stupid.
and then she
you,
fucking,
said, you said her leg was sliced open and she threw Vicks inside of it?
yeah, she put Vicks all up in
How
that
come I'm
shit.
the only one questioning this?
I just said it. You're not supposed to put Vicks on an open wound.
Well, she ain't got no scar. So I'd say it did its job.
I bet you she ain't walking right.
Oh, she does. She walks
You want to
perfectly
make
normal.
some homemade Vicks? You buy yourself some eucalyptus essential oil and like some shea butter or some like coconut oil or whatever. You just whip it up and that's your homemade Vicks. Put it on your chest, or it's like pain reliever too for your fucking. Yeah, I mean,
family would dead grab their shit right out the fucking garden type, not the garden, but out the fields. And I'm like, what is that for? And they're like, squeeze it, boy. And they pull the aloe out. Same thing like you said with the shea, and they pull that out. I'm like, yo. Like, yeah, you just put this on.
No.
It's good. They'd be like, eat it. They're like, eat it, rub it, put it in some tea. Holy shit, this how y'all niggas get down?
Yep.
Yeah, bye.
So yo, I seen that shit the other day too, D.
What?
I was watching these Indian niggas or these niggas on YouTube, and he was calling the other nigga boy.
Bye. Oh yeah. BAI. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
I'm mad at my people too.
I thought he was piss him off, but I guess it was like you said, like, it's just how you like say, like, what up?
Yeah. And the shit we say sound weird to them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, again, they're the fucking weirdos. We're the weirdos.
Oh, how do you like my unicorn thing?
What is that?
Are you like Middle East Indian or like Native American Indian?
Who, me?
From your mom.
Who, me?
Nah, D.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
your mom's
I
from
guess it's,
Trinidad, right?
yeah, she's Indian, like Indian,
Native
like
American?
Hindu. No, Hindu, like
So
like,
yeah.
her parents are from
Eastern.
India, type shit.
Oh,
like,
her
they,
parents came from India and moved
they,
to Trinidad?
they immigrated. Yeah, they immigrated.
Oh,
Yeah, same with my mother and grandmother. Well, my grandmother. And
That makes
my
sense. A
mom
lot of
was
people
Trinidadian.
from that area went to like Guyana and shit like that.
Yeah. My grandfather was Hindu his whole life, and you know, like, cause you know how the patriarch is, no matter if you black, white, you know, that type of shit. So they went whatever, like, religion he was with. But on his deathbed, my mother told me she was with him as he was dying, and he said he started to see the other side, and he renounced his soul to God, and he asked, and he begged God to forgive him, that he felt like he thought he was right in his religion, but he didn't know. I don't know. Before he died,
I like
he-
stories like that.
Yeah, so my family turned to that. They were like, okay. This back in the day shit.
My
you know?
nigga was living his whole life rocking for fucking Siddhartha.
Fucking
And
Buddha
then
and
as soon as
Siddhartha.
he died, the nigga was like, nah, son.
No,
God,
son, I
I
ain't even mean it.
He low key, it was like half and half. He was like, yo, I truly do believe in mine, but I'm sorry that if you are truly the one. So,
He's seen it. Like, he's seen the error in his ways type
Respect
shit,
me.
which is the whole thing.
Respect me.
respect my
Fuck with
decision.
me. You fuck with me, I fucks with you now. I finally fucks with you now, so what's up?
Like, what creates, like, what takes us on where it's like, in
I
my
feel like-
land, we practice this, but now I live here, and so somehow the shit that
Oh, don't
y'all
make me
have
fall.
been saying,
Oh, you're pissing me off.
that got into me. Like, that's so impactful. Like, Jesus Christ must really be real, son.
I've heard a lot of stories, son.
No
White
proof.
Jesus is the motherfucker.
I hope I don't see these things because I've seen enough in my lifetime, but I hear shit from people where they're like, oh, this person in my life is dying, and I seen an angel in the corner of the room. Or I seen an angel of death in the corner of the room. And like, they're
Oh, my
like, yeah, I'm
grandmother
looking
said.
at my grandmother, and my grandmother's looking at me, and then they're like, I noticed my grandmother's been looking in the corner with this person that nobody else seems to notice, but me and her. And like, oh, the person in the corner is going like, shh, they'll be fine. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a dub, bro.
Even though
He
Sophie
said it's
might
a
be a
dub.
demon, Sophie
That's a
told me
dub,
that
bro.
she was like, she's seen like a whatever, and I try not to believe this bitch, but I've heard too many stories from other people that were credible that I have to believe a little grain of truth of what she said. Like, she was like, son, like, even fuck her. There was somebody else who was like, yo, I deadass was in the room with my grandmother. This is a Jewish girl, so I know it's a different thing too. She was like, grandmother was dying,
So
and
damn
I
hungry.
seen like this thing standing over her. Where at first it was like light. She's like kept focusing on it, and it was something like something with wings just like floating over that person. And like, I don't know. It's like that ethereal shit. She was like, started focusing on it. And it was like one of them creepy things too. Like she was like, I went to kiss my grandmother, and she was like, as I was kissing her, my grandmother held on to me. It was like, do you see it too?
Do you see it too? That's some freaky ass shit.
No, the fuck I don't.
Yeah. And I told her, I don't want you to tell me this. I don't want to know the rest of it. And they continued the story, and I'm like, yo, you're really fucking my whole day up right now. You're really fucking my day up.
You're really fucking my day up right now. Can you please just tone it down?
I was like, you know it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm still off the blunt right now. Like, this is not what I need.
Has any of you guys caught the cactus yet?
You can catch him?
Yeah, if you can net any animal that's not kill. Well, okay, so any animal that's smaller than most of the regular animals, you can catch them in a net and take them to your room. I caught the cactus. The cactus is in my room right now.
Who is in this mission with me? Because I'm really dependent on you. I am not feeling this right now. I am dead ass want to leave.
No, yeah, I got it. I got it. You're chilling.
That's the problem. He doesn't want to.
It's just not engaging. Like, what am I doing?
No, yeah, this is kind of boring, but this is just the island guy that he's just part of the main story. You'll understand more of his story as you go through the story.
I found out where
it's actually kind of cool.
Oh my
This looks cool. It's just the fighting part. It's like, what am I doing? Like,
You're not doing anything. These are just like his weak points. What they're trying to do in this mission is no, you're all good. It's all dead. What they're trying to do is they're just trying to capture him, but I kind of thought they were
this
stupid.
Is the legendary. I was listening to this is the Elder Dragon. I paid attention so far when I was by myself.
Yeah.
But...
My question is why the fuck would you try to catch something this size?
Doing nothing.
I've been reading when I'm alone. Doesn't mean I was not that. I mean, I might not be engaged, but I've been paying attention. That's my thing. Them niggas kept saying this was impossible. So the whole time I've been getting to this point, I'm like, son, I'm like the size of this nigga's like pupil.
Dre hasn't seen my unicorn yet.
I'm smaller than I thought, and this big ass bitch is mine.
I'm smaller than I thought.
I'm gonna wait for Dre so he can see my unicorn.
That's actually funny.
Yeah, you wanna see my unicorn?
It looks like something's sitting on its back.
Yeah, it's my little bitch.
Why is it moving? Tell your bitch to stop moving.
Alright, let me stand on a flat point.
What does it do? It's just like a...
It just floats around me.
How come our
I know it. I used to have a jellyfish.
I wish I had a jellyfish.
One of my somebody else I know who plays this game has Kieran. Kieran is the I don't know if you guys fought Kieran yet.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I'm gonna lie.
Kieran is Kieran's the electric horse, basically.
Huh?
Looks like an electric unicorn.
Oh no, I better crawl up there. Fuck me.
It's interesting. It sounds like a
Hold X, so you can go
It's literally the smallest monster in this game. I could honestly say that's the smallest monster, aside from maybe Kuliyaku, maybe.
Bachi, you look like you're having a hard time trying to get up there right now.
Kuliyaku might be smaller, maybe? I don't know. It's between those two, though.
Nope, its thing on its head's gone. It's dead. Traveling by winged drake. Oh, we gotta do this stupid shit again. Oh, this.
Yep.
Okay, this is fine. Oh, this is Nergante, Bachi.
Looks cool.
He's a dick.
Nergante is my favorite dragon.
That looks like a dragon to me.
Facts, that's a dragon.
This is worthy of your time.
I was gonna say, after all this shit, this was worthy of this.
Wait till you fight him. Oh
Yeah,
my
wait
God.
till you actually fight him, because this is literally just us hitting him to weaken him.
Just playing with us right now.
Yeah. And
Look at
this,
those wings.
if I'm not wrong, okay, so we can't watch this, but you're gonna love this next part. You're gonna love this next part.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can't do this next part with you because it's a cutscene, but you'll love it.
Oh, I was about to say you can't do the next part with me.
Yeah, we can join back on the next part. Just let us know when the cutscene's over.
I'm sure they look good.
My cheek bad. My cheek good. My cheeks do stuff that your cheeks couldn't do.
I shorty with that orange shit, the little dancer girl shit. Like she about to
My
go
cheeks do stuff that your cheeks couldn't do.
Oh, the hunter. Yeah, I was wondering what this nigga's been doing. He's been sitting in the background with his arms crossed. Okay, this is getting more popular.
What happened to
The
him?
hunter.
Did he get off or his shit lagged out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm honestly so fucking lost right now. I need to find like probably 2 more Rathian tracks and I can't find any.
Oh.
This is starting to get on my nerves, bro. This is the type of shit that make me get the fuck off.
That's why I'm not trying to overdo this, because I feel like if I play this every day, I'm gonna burn myself out and not want to play it.
Thing is, you're not gonna burn yourself out. It's too much to sit there. It's a very long story.
It actually is a long story. It's a great story,
and if you think it's a long story, it's really fucking.
I gotta wanna play it when I have time off. I haven't had time to sit down and just play it. You know, I'm just playing it. Like I come home, I'm just playing it. Like I haven't. You already know how I am.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is make a second character eventually, and I'm gonna go through the whole beginning thing to understand what's going on, to pick back up with this character. It's just
Well,
right
good
now,
thing is, good thing about it is when you make a second character, I heard you can skip cutscenes.
That'd be amazing.
I don't think you can skip them now, obviously, because you're playing through the full story ones. I think you have to play through the story first, fully, then...
Need more sleep herbs.
Let's take a break on this.
You want to do Expedition?
Oh, I'm closing this.
What you gonna play now?
I can't. I don't know. I need to slow down first. I don't know. I must have break us, but I just feel like this is why I didn't play Tokiden for a while, and I stopped playing it because I know what these are like. I don't like these games, but I know what this is like, and I know myself. I am going to get burnt on a game like this.
You'll make it.
The thing is, I'm a very free roam risk. These games are like you have an objective and you have to complete it, which is fine.
No, you can do it. You can do an expedition.
Expedition is free roam.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just need a break from this.
I don't know if I want to move to Iceborne.
I can't listen to these. I don't know what they're talking about. Shit. Okay.
It's probably because it's in Japanese.
Oh, wouldn't I would do this as in English too. Make a lot.
Finally, fucking Jesus. Nigga, we know it's a Rathian, just tell me.
I'm gonna see what optional quests there are for me
The
to
thing
do.
is, I played enough of these games that you don't have to really listen to the cutscene shit. It's more of like a you through it, and then it'll be like, oh, this is what you're doing, type shit. Oh, we're going to the ravine. Oh, this nigga Dre really just got off.
Did he really? Oh fuck.
You being drunk. Kind of feel like I'm saying too much. I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck me.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Nigga is stupid. Fuck me.
Who's spamming their shit?
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Yo, if I was me how I am drinking all the time, I think life would have been very different for me. I don't give a fuck when I'm like this, like, and I'm not even drunk.
Fuck
Like,
you,
I'm just
go
on,
fuck me.
fuck it, fuck
Fuck
you,
you,
fuck me.
fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck me.
That's it. Hunky dory, PG King, me.
Hey, Botch, you wanna get on
That shit
GTA?
done pissed me off the other day, and I think something snapped at me, and it snapped me back to me. It's like a boomerang. It's all coming back to you. You wanna play GTA? Damn, I haven't played that shit in a minute.
That's what I mean. It's a fat bit. I hope when they add the
I
enhanced,
deleted that shit the other day.
I hope when they add the expanded and
What?
I hope when they add the
You
expanded
deleted the
and enhanced,
GTA?
I hope they add the like RP servers.
I gotta play a little Gang Beats first. I need to cleanse my mind.
Hey, I'm actually
So
up
you
for
wanna
some
play
of that.
Gangs
High
Beast?
Q. High key. I'm just gonna finish this last thing that I'm doing and then I'll be on there. I gotta fight this Baruth.
I'm about to smoke. Take your time. Yeah, so, yo, it's crazy that
Give me 10 minutes.
love GTA. I don't even play that shit at all.
I love it too. It's just like
Gang Beast?
after they fucking added all that dumb shit to it, it was like, what the fuck?
I hated all the
Special arena is
What are you
decked out with
talking about?
cannons, ballistas, and even falling boulder trap. Use equipment.
What you talking about, GTA?
Yeah, what are y'all talking about? Oh, you talking about GTA?
Yeah, like how they added, like, the jets and stuff were fine, but then they added more jets, and the oppressors, and the Akula, and
They just took it too far. Where the fuck am I going?
You know, I wish I could honestly go back to the days when Scott was the threat I had to worry about, but not a fucking jet sucking me off. The least of my worries was the most of my worries now, comparing. Like, the only thing I have to worry about is seeing Scott driving around. I'm like, what are you doing? And I know he's about to park up and try to kill me. I deal with that. It's fine. Somebody drive by on me, like on some gangster shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga drive by you, spin the block and come back. Dope. Or you throw a C4, alright, you're a pussy, you can't shoot. Fine. That's as bad as it got. Now a nigga will orbital cannon you from a fucking facility underground.
Yep.
I miss Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider was lit.
This why. I miss that shit too. I wanted that
Was
with a
lit.
moving map. Can you imagine and the movement in that is what I wanted in GTA. Imagine you climbing up little shit, you dipping around in the city. I don't know who's paying these niggas. Like, who is on a crack in these these offices? I feel like the good games don't have support, and then they're like, yeah. You ever seen the memes where somebody's like, but, sir, didn't we make that game last year? And then they throw the nigga out the building from like the 54th floor of the building. And the guy's like, why don't we do what we did last year and do the same thing and call it another game?
Oh, what a good idea.
Get him a promotion. I like the sound of that. I like the smell of crack. I'm starting to wonder, are games getting dumber? Are you getting smarter?
Yes.
Or is shit just getting dumber?
Dumber. Shouldn't even be a question. They're fucking retarded now. They have no originality.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna start murdering people? If games get dumb, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. This is like a focal point to keep me from teetering.
I'll tell you this. You might want to become a game designer.
I don't know if I have the patience for this. I feel like if I did, I would give up playing games forever. only because it would be a different world for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
I wouldn't look at games if they fun. At this point, I don't know. Probably be good. I ain't even gonna do that. To be honest, I'd rather be a fucking cheater and be easy with it and take other people's ideas and then just fucking add to it and modify it. I don't even want to come up with anything anymore. At this point, everything's kind of monopolized too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what could I I'm not saying that to sell myself short, but what could I make that hasn't been made? And the things I do want to make are like, I don't know if you guys know RuneScape, like I want the freedom of old shit like that, but on a bigger scale. Like,
That
give you an
game
example.
sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, it's like Skyrim. It was like the original Skyrim. Like, I would want to make like a Sonic game, but a 3D Sonic game, open world type shit. Like, yeah.
That would be wavy. That would be the first ever. 'Cause we
Mhm.
don't have no real open world, but it's, you know what I mean. But we always want an open world game. What game do we want that's not open world? Like, open world is like what we want in all games.
Well, the developers don't seem to want that.
Yeah, the developers think of a creation that they think is fucking lit. They don't think about, you know, they don't. They say that Warframe is the direction they wanted in. They're making Warframe go in the direction they wanted, so they don't see no reason to change.
It's getting, yo, I kind of like can't play it as much. I don't play it as much anymore. I want to.
I haven't played it ever since I got the 5, so.
It's like I like the new stuff. They added new Tenogen and new armor shit, so it looks cool. It's just
Yeah,
like,
but that's fucking whack. Like, nobody, not everybody cares about that.
it's overwhelming. They don't like. I don't know why they can't seem to make it a way where it's like, you haven't been back for a while. Here's what you missed. You should do this. It's just everything thrown in your fucking face. And I could give them an excuse. They were a Japanese country. I mean, company, but y'all niggas is fucking Canadian. They're like, blow it down, eh? Like, tell me what I want to do. Like, my nigga, every time I get on there, it's just do 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 do. I don't
It's
even
like
know what
100
to do.
fucking
I
new
don't
things
know
to do.
They're slapping everything at me. It's like, bro, where am I going? What am I doing? I don't even remember anymore. The last year I've been playing, I've been doing nothing but upgrading all the weapons I told you I bought, and I finally just finished them like a few months ago, maybe like a month ago or two.
God, bro, I hate engine F. This nigga is a fucking pain in the fucking neck.
I can't do that to myself. I love myself. So, like, you're getting somewhat stressed. I don't even want to get anywhere. And you know what really broke the mold for me right now is the fact that I couldn't fucking pick what I wanted to wear and color it. So how Scott's breaking point is jumping and swimming, mine is the fucking editing of a character. If I can't be me out in this bitch, I don't want to be out there. I'm just gonna wait until I have more patience tomorrow. My thing
I
is,
just
I
murked
spent
that
like an
fucking
hour.
verse.
I spent like 2 hours editing my character to only not even see my face.
Bachi, bachi, bachi. You should have known better. It's a Japanese game, bro.
Oh my god, get off the fucking ground.
Wow. You know who you sound like? Me.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I wish the Matrix was real.
Why?
I could roll my eyes in the back of my head and fly somewhere and do some shit.
I'm dead.
Look at that.
I feel like I'm losing my grip on reality. But one of these days I'm just gonna wake up and be like, man.
Oh my god, I forgot to bring flash pods. What the fuck?
Remember when Spider-Man? Yo, I don't know if Scott's still here. I think you are, Scott. You remember when that And nigga fucking Spider-Man got up, and then that nigga was on the dark Spider-Man wave, and his white ass was walking around fucking dancing and shit in the
Yeah.
streets.
Mhm.
That nigga didn't give a fuck anymore.
Mhm.
That's gonna be one of these days.
No, Swole Sweat. Switch up.
And I was arguing with Shorty, and I was like, you know what? I reached a point where I was like, I ain't even mad. She called me, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was listening to classical music, and she was like, okay. She was like, the shit you're listening to sounds scary. I was like, why? Because I'm listening to it in silence.
Oh my god, bro! I need that fucking cloak. This is really getting on my nerves now.
Do you want me to
This
come in there?
is what
Can I come in
do when
there?
I'm
Let me come in there.
I don't know if
Let's
he'll be
take a
able to
song.
join me. Oh my god, he ate me.
This
Oh,
is what I
bitch,
was
you got
listening to,
eaten.
Scott.
That's what you get for saying I can't come in there.
Tell me y'all fuck with this, right? Everybody fucks with this. I was listening to this.
Ba-bum, bum, bum. No, you know what kind of music that sounds like? You know who would listen to that?
Oh,
That bad guy from Hellboy. The sand dude with all the gears.
what I'm saying.
Yo.
I should have watched that though, right? I heard that was a good ass movie.
Yeah, don't watch the new one until you watch the old ones.
What you say?
Don't
Scott?
watch the new one until you watch the old one. Start off with the
That
old
wasn't
ones.
Scott. That was me.
Oh, you sounded just like Scott just now. What did you just say?
I said Hellboy was lit.
I think I watched some of the first one, but not enough. I don't know anything. I didn't watch it from the beginning. Like I jumped in at a part, and I was like, no, I need to watch it. I remember seeing the other trailer.
This
and
player
then, like,
is
the
in an
fucking
invite-only
cameras-
session.
If it was anything, that's Lil Nas
Oh, man.
X level of demonic, my nigga.
I'm gonna be
He had a
honest, if you
crown
just
of
fucked me
flames
up,
above his head.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I seen that, right? Am I remembering this wrong? Or he did have a crown of flame?
Oh
Yeah, that's the newer one.
Hellboy.
yeah.
And niggas is getting mad about Lil Nas X?
Yeah, but Hellboy is a story.
So is
Hellboy's a
Lil
movie.
Nas X. Every celebrity's a story. None of them are real. They're celebrity story.
That man went from heaven to hell on a stripper pole. Actually, it was the Spear of Destiny. I don't know if you saw that, but if you pause the video, as he
Yes, I did.
as he just grips
I
onto
would
the
never
pole,
watch it again.
it was like literally the Spear of Destiny.
See, you know what's funny? Scott signed off at that point.
Lil Nas X.
That's
Lil
his
Nas
favorite song.
X. The song is kind of fire. I haven't listened to it since, but
I ain't listening to
I
none of
guess I'll
that
listen
shit.
to it.
What song?
Well, now you're gonna listen to it with me.
What song?
Montero.
Oh no, I'm not listening to that song.
I'm not listening.
Don't let us, Scott. We know what you do. You're laying in your bed alone.
What is that translated to?